We're doing question 3 on page 84 of the book. Question 3 says, calculate the volume of concrete to order in the above raft slab, allow 8% waste. Well, it should say below, not above. But we're looking at our slab here, and it's another L shape, and we have our thickened edge beam going all the way around here. So to get our slab, we look at our drawing here, our slab there, our edge beam there. Now our slab depth is going to be 130 here. So before we can start, we're going to be looking at our slab, and we've got our volume is going to be area times the depth. So we need to get area 1 and area 2, and I'm going to draw a line down here for area 1 and 2. So area 1, if I'm looking at area 1, I've got 8.5 by 11.5. So 8.5 by 11.5 equals. Area 2 is going to be 3.72, this part across here. Now I've got to find out what this is here. So I'm just going to use 11.5 minus 6.3 to find my answer. So I'm going to do 3.72 times, I'm looking at 5.2. So if you could do the calculations on those two figures, and then we're going to add them together. So we're looking here, I'm looking at area 1 is going to be 97.75, and area 2 is going to be 19.344. So we're going to add those two together, and we're going to get a total of 117.094. Now I need to times it by the depth. My depth we said before was 130, so I'm converting that as 0.13. So I'm looking now, and my answer that I should have is 15.222 meters cubed. Now I need that answer, so I'm going to highlight it or put it in a box. So we've got the volume for the slab. Now we've got to go on to our edge beam. So our edge beam, I'm going to use a different pen. I'm just going to do the intos and overs. So into, over, into, over, into, over. I'm labelling the sides A, B, C, D, E, F. Now, when I'm going around, I have my internal corner that I have to be concerned about. This side here and this side here. So B and C, I don't take anything off. And you can tell when you look at B, originally it was 6.3, and all I've done is slide it down. It's still 6.3. So I'm going to put a minus 0 there. C at 3.72 has not changed, so it's minus 0. So for the other sides, we're taking off the width of the footing of 0.35. Okay, so we go around each of the sides taking off the width. So 8.5 minus 0.35 equals B, 6.3 minus the 0. C, 3.72 minus the 0. D, we now got our 5.2, and we go back to taking off the width of the footing. And E is we've got these two figures here together, we have to join together, and so that's going to be 12.22 minus 0.35. And F is going to be our 11.5 minus 0.35. Now, guys, you can do the calculations on your now and add the answers in, and then we're going to add it all up and we should get our length here. Just saying that we must do our intos and overs so we don't double up on the corners with our concrete. Okay, so I'll put the figures in. And when we total all those figures, it should be 46.04. Okay, so that's my length of my footing. Now I have to do the volume. Now, these double lines here sometimes confuse people. All it is they want the rule, length times width times the depth. So my length here is 46.04. The width is 0.35, and the depth we said was going to be, oh, we haven't done that. Oh, I better do that. I forgot, sorry. So we need 720 minus 130. We're taking off the slab. Okay, so we're going to, so we should have 590 is my depth. Okay, 0.59. Okay, so we do the calculations on that, and we get our new volume. So I'll let you guys do that. So we get a volume of 9.507 meters cubed. Now I need this answer, my edge beam answer that I'm highlighting or putting in a box, plus my slab. I need those two answers together. So I'm just writing it down here, 15.222 meters cubed for the slab and 9.507 meters cubed. Add the two answers together and we're going to get an answer of 24.729 meters cubed. I'm always going to have waste, so always go back to your question, and it says 8% there, so I'm going to times that answer by 1.08. And we will get a volume of 26.708 meters cubed. Now that is not a concrete order. We need to round up in increments of 0.2. So I need to go to the first decimal place, and that needs to be an even number. So I'm going to go 26.8 meters cubed. And that's my concrete order. Thank you. And if you have any questions, can you please put them in the chat box?